I hate being judged by other people.
I'm a liar.
When I was 5 years old, I caught my mom smoking, and that is why I hate all forms of drug and alcohol to this day.
I tried to kill myself. Twice.
I was heavyset until freshman year, and I am still insecure to this day.
I was put in an institution for a week for trying to kill myself.
I had a friend that killed himself for being gay. He was convinced by others that he was messed up in this world.
3 years ago, I lost one of my best friends.
3 family members are drug addicts and want to kill me, and I'm scared every day.
I look together on the outside, but I'm not on the inside. You wouldn't have guessed that every day I feel like a loner, even though I am surrounded by people.
I was talked about, had profanities and hate words, yelled at me. I lost my friends for no reason. They all just left. For months it was like this, and I didn't know why.
My parents fight all the time. I also suffer from PTSD.
I was constantly harassed in elementary school to the point where I could not focus on school.
I was bullied for being ugly in middle school. Then people started spreading rumors about me because I haven't dated anyone.
My family member died of cancer.
I used to self-harm and I attempted suicide.
Sometimes I feel like nobody cares or likes me, like I'm easily disposable.
I feel like an outcast and a loner in my own school.
I struggle with depression.
I was abandoned as a child by my father and neglected by my mother.
I starved myself because I think I look huge.
People sometimes think I look bratty or mean just because I have that face or because I'm blonde.
My 4-year-old sister died in a car crash 5 years ago.
I haven't seen my dad since I was 10, and I used to cut myself because of it.
I isolate myself because I'm scared of getting hurt, like I was as a kid.
I've had, or still have, an eating disorder.
My parents have too high expectations for me.
I'm gay and have been bullied for it for years.
I've been through my parents getting divorced twice, and a sibling has threatened to move out early because of it.
I've been homeless before, for about a whole year.
I have really bad trust issues, and I tend to push people away.
If you really knew me, you would know that I regret starting to drink and do drugs.
But sometimes my family can be very negative, but I remember to be the positive one and not to let that get to me.
I got kicked out of my house for trying to kill myself.
I had no friends all of my freshman year. I sat alone through the entire school year, and no one would talk to me. I thought about suicide that year.
I don't tell people my problems because no one honestly cares.
Okay, about 2 weeks ago, my friend Alexis Herrera, he committed suicide. I had to find out through Facebook because everyone's going through denial. I didn't believe it at first, and then when I realized that it's actually him, I bawled my eyes out and I couldn't believe it. We had friends from Mexico come over and help with the funeral and everything. What he did, which I couldn't believe, but I guess it happened, was he always seemed like he was always a happy person, but I guess not on the inside. This lady was walking around Lincoln and she found a body hanging from a tree, and she called the cops, and the cops identified the body as being Alexis Herrera. We all couldn't believe it. The Monday after his death, we all went over there to pray. Then about a week and a half later, the funeral happened, and it was not good. There were many people who came, everyone cried. His mom was hysterical, which that was hard to hear and watch. I'd have to say, if I were to see him again, I'd probably ask him what was really happening, because I did it, and I feel like it's kind of my fault that I didn't ask him what was happening, that I didn't help him, so I really had no idea. But anyway.
STAID is an acronym for Stand and Kids Out at the End. Everything you go through, there is a solution.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better. It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
the end.
It's not the end.
It's not the end.
It's not the end.
The same situations, just different faces. Change up her pace since her daddy left her. Too bad he never told her she deserved much better. Johnny boy always played the fool. He broke all the rules so you would think he was cool. He was never really one of the guys.
Saving kids on the edge.
Saving kids at 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 the edge.
Told the world how he felt with the sound of a gas.
Have you ever been told you're not worth it? That everything you do is wrong? Are your parents too hard on you and expect too much? Have you been bullied and called a name? Cyberbullied? Or told that maybe you're not supposed to be that way? That's not okay to be different? It gets better. It's not the end. Everything you do isn't wrong. You're fine just the way you are. No hate. Skate. Saving kids at the edge.